Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello to Leo and Solomon, some special guests who are checking out the game here tonight. Hope you know something in the quiz. Come get signed up. Everyone is welcome to participate in this evening's game. Come on over to this website right here. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to the website, kindly enter in a team name followed by an email address. And lastly, let us know, are you or are you not a part of the league? Whatever your league status may be, we want you here. Come play with us. Tonight we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 topics are question and answer style rounds, and our 4th and final theme of the night is a picture round. So clearly that means that the majority of this game is made up of question and answer style rounds. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask you a question out loud. As I ask that question, it will pop up in text directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, meaning, of course, you will be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some of your questions may have multiple choice options, but the vast majority of our questions here tonight are going to be short answer in their structure. Your goal is to enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then to click the button that says Submit Answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. You heard me right, there is a countdown timer. That timer will accompany each of the 10 questions in the first 3 rounds of the game, so make sure you always keep an eye out for it and that you click Submit before it's too late. Let's say you've entered in a response and you want to change your answer. You are more than welcome to update your answer. Just make sure that you click submit again before the timer runs out. Let's say you've entered in a response and there's a spelling error. Not a huge deal. I am able to see what you've put as your responses, so I'll do my very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. If you're just joining us, hello and welcome. I am Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host tonight. Come play with us. This is the website to come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, enter in a team name followed by an email address. Then let us know, are you in the league or are you not in the league in season 67? You're welcome to play with us whatever your league status may be. If you're not already in the league and you're interested in getting signed up for the league, just say, yeah, I'm in the league. And then suddenly you are. And perhaps your name will appear in these standings for our top 10 teams of season 67 at some point this season. This is our 4th week, so after 3 weeks here, We Drink and We Know Things are in the top spot with 120 points across those 3 games. And rounding out that 10th spot with 70 points, we've got Mose and Meko. Congratulations to our top teams thus far. If you want to see how it's going this season, head on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings for a full listing of the league teams this season. If you're just joining, hi, welcome. Come get signed up for tonight's game. This is the website to come to. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Back to the structure of our game here tonight. So we've got those first 3 rounds that are question and answer style rounds. Then that final category, the picture round, is structured a little bit differently than our first 3 rounds of the night. So stay tuned. I will describe that one in detail when it becomes relevant to all of our lives. Before we get into round number 1, I do have 2 rules for tonight's game. Rule number 1, the most important rule of trivia. There's no cheating in this game. Kindly refrain from looking the answers up. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. Genuinely love hearing from you all in the chat. Keep that conversation flowing. Just refrain from spoiling things for others by giving away answers in the chat. We are going to dive into our first round of the night, so this is your final opportunity to get signed up before the game has begun. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, and you will be joining these 31 fabulous trivia teams from New York City and around the world. From our first team to get signed up tonight, a hearty welcome to Pineapple Express. Down to our most recent team to join us, we have Kirky. Welcome to those two teams and every team in between. Let's get into it. Round 1 tonight is in the topic of silent film. We're talking silent film. Round 1, question number 1. What film, released in 2011 and winner of the Academy Award for Best Picture, is shot in the style of a black and white silent film? Though mostly silent, the film does feature a musical score and a brief exchange of dialogue. Released in 2011, that Best Picture winning film is called The Artist, is your correct answer for number 1. 60% of you starting off with a correct answer there. Question number 2. What silent film actor, given the first name Joseph at birth, claimed that Harry Houdini coined his stage name after seeing him fall down a flight of stairs unscathed? While the anecdote is most likely apocryphal, the name did fit well with his brand of physical comedy. Born with the first name Joseph, also known as a Buster, it's Buster Keaton, who supposedly was given that nickname by the one and only Harry Houdini. Well done, 74% of you coming in with a correct response on that one. Reminder, folks, if anyone is having difficulty with the video freezing when you scroll down on your screen, I have a simple fix for you all, which is simply to do this. Which is to click on the little gear that you see on the Twitch video screen and then select the option that says pop out player. It will create a separate window for the video so you can scroll at your pleasure and leisure. So click on that little gear and then click pop out player. Question number 3. What actress plays the role of Evelyn Abbott, a mother trying to stay silent even when giving birth, as a race of sightless aliens with sharp hearing take over the planet in a 2018 film? Name that actress. The movie being described is A Quiet Place, which is directed by and co-starring her husband. It's Emily Blunt, who stars in that movie. 89% of you got it right. Well done. Question number 4. In the 1923 silent film Safety Last, Harold Lloyd famously dangles from what object located on the side of a building? Recreated in movies like, I think, Paddington 2, Hugo for sure. What he's hanging on to is a clock or the arm of a clock face. Any of those gonna get you a point there. 69% of you got that one right. Question number 5 in this silent film round. What film, winner of the very first Best Picture Oscar, was a silent film about two World War I fighter pilots in love with the same girl? The first and so far, and likely forever, will be the only fully silent film to win the Oscar for Best Picture. It's Wings. Wings. 58% got it right. Question number 6. What rock band released the 1996 video of their song Tonight Tonight that was inspired by George Millet's silent film A Trip to the Moon? Tonight, Tonight, a song by the band The Smashing Pumpkins is your correct answer for number 6. 67% of you got it right. Question number 7. What 1925 silent film starring Lon Chaney shares its name with an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical? The film was so frightening that some moviegoers reportedly fainted during screenings when Chaney removed his mask. 94% of you got it right. Question number 8. When Chuck Noland arrives on an island in what 2000 Robert Zemeckis movie, there's a roughly 45-minute sequence devoid of music or dialogue.
'There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball. I don't get it. Any question?
Tom Hanks. That's right, Tom Hanks is going to pop up in every single game that we bring you in season 67. Our next quiz is coming up 1 week from today. You can find us back here on Wednesday, August 5th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And I'll guarantee you, Tom Hanks is going to come up in some way, shape, or form in next week's game. Hope to see you all then. 2 more questions in this first category, silent film. Here we go. Question number 9. What character, played by Gene Hagen in the 1952 musical movie Singin' in the Rain, struggles with elocution and adjusting her grating, high-pitched voice as film technology transitions into having sound? Name that character. That character's name with the grating, high pitched voice. A tough one. It's Lena Lamont. How'd you do? Ooh, scathing. 28% of you got that one correct. And our final question of round number one: what 1927 science fiction silent film directed by Fritz Lang is derived from a 1925 novel of the same name that is set in the title futuristic city in the year 2026? Set in the year 2026. It'd be interesting to go watch it and see if they got anything right. That movie is Metropolis. Metropolis, your correct response for number 10. That does bring us to the end of round number one. Let's check in with our standings one round into this evening's game for our top teams thus far. Well done to these teams who are tied in fifth place currently with 9 points. We've got Barf, Kathleen Turner, Overdrive, J&J, Team Cockroach. The next to Compensation, Why Not Zoidberg, Who Let the Cats In, Team Cockroach, Team 578, and Team 570 8 and tied for the lead right now with perfect scores thus far. 10 for 10. We drink and we know things. 12 and 69. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and Cobra Kai never dies. Well played in this first category of the evening. Round two coming at you momentarily, but first, we host private events in addition to this virtual quiz that comes your way every Wednesday, as well as in person weekly events all around New York City. We also are happy to come to your next get together, be it a personal gathering like a birthday party or a corporate event. We would love to be a part of it. Hope you keep us in mind for your next gathering. You can reach out to me directly. There's my email address, meredith@nyctrivia.com. Round two tonight is in the category of a vocab odyssey. Let's do it. We're talking about words and phrases with origins or mentioned in the Odyssey. Question one: with origins in Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey, the name of what teacher of Telemachus has come to mean a wise advisor? That teacher of Telemachus is named Mentor. That is the origin of Mentor. 68% got it right. Question number two: what nymph who lived on the island of Ogygia has a name which means to conceal and is unrelated in etymology to a style of music that originated in Trinidad and Tobago? I so appreciate those of you who are like, I'm not sure, but I'm going to go ahead and guess a music genre, maybe ska, maybe reggae. If you put calypso, you got that point. 73% of you got it right. Question number three. What sea monster, the daughter of Poseidon, who is known for creating whirlpools, is sometimes used in a saying along with the monstrous Scylla to mean choosing between two similarly undesirable or risky outcomes? Similar to the saying stuck between a rock and a hard place, you could also say stuck between Scylla and Charybdis is your answer for number three, Charybdis. Tougher, but well done to that 58% of you who got it right. Question number four in this vocab odyssey. The web of what wife of Odysseus is an idiom meaning a task that is constantly being done but is never finished. A task that's constantly being done but is never finished. It's Penelope's web. Penelope, your answer for number four. Question number five. What alliterative two-word phrase that involves female human-like beings with alluring voices is used to mean something that is tempting but ultimately dangerous? That alliterative two-word phrase is the siren song. Well done. 79% coming in with a correct response for number five question. Number 6, Homer's The Odyssey is often cited as an early written example of what narrative technique, with a 3-word Latin name, meaning that the plot begins in the thick of the story rather than at the story's beginning. That Latin phrase meaning in the middle of things is in medias res. How'd you do? Quite well. On to question number 7. Perhaps inspiring the name of a Mike White series, those who eat what kind of flower in the Odyssey made way for a phrase which means one who seeks comfort and luxury over daily responsibilities. Those people could be referred to as lotus eaters. Lotus is the flower in question. On to number 8. A figure who was killed by Achilles in the Iliad is mentioned in the Odyssey. The name of what brave prince of Troy has come to be a verb that means to bully or harass. Featured in the Iliad, mentioned in the Odyssey, it's Hector, whose name has come to mean to bully or harass. Question number 9. The name of the father of Agamemnon and Menelaus inspired what house name of characters Leto and Paul in Frank Herbert's Dune? Agamemnon and Menelaus are sons of Atreus, so they are Atreides. Atreides, that last name featured in Dune. And our final question in round number 2. The superhero identity of the X-Men character Scott Summers is inspired by what cave-dwelling figure whose proper name is Polyphemus? That X-Men character, aka Scott Summers, is Cyclops. And we did it, everyone. Every single submission was correct. That does bring us to the end of round number 2. Let's check in with our standings halfway through the game. 2 rounds down, 2 rounds to go. Right now tied in 10th place with 18 points, straight from the Barca Lounge. The Oslo Condition, Barf, and J&J, you all actually are tied in 4th place with 19. Also tied in 4th, we've got Who Let the Cats In? And Cobra Kai Never Dies, as well as Team 578 and Team 578 tied for the lead right now. Perfect scores thus far, 20 for 20. We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69. And 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Our third category of the evening is in the topic of So what? Here's how this round is going to work. Each correct answer in this round will feature SO. Here's number 1. Mike Myers plays a poet who falls in love with a butcher played by Nancy Travis, who he suspects of being a serial killer in what 1993 dark comedy? That 1993 comedy is called So I Married an Axe Murderer. 84% of you got that one right. Excellent start to round number 3. Question number 2. So Random is a fictional sketch series central to what Disney Channel original series that debuted in 2009 and starred Demi Lovato as a young comedian? This one happened to be my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, you would have known that at some point this evening, this show called Sunny with a Chance would be coming in the game. 68% of you got that one right, so either you're Demi Lovato fans or you follow me and you got that hint. I do encourage you to follow me. I give away a hint every single time that we bring you a new game. And of course, our next quiz is coming up 1 week from today, right back here on Wednesday, August 5th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Follow me at Trivia Meredith. I'll help you out just a little bit for next week's game. Round 3, question number 3. Along with Your Idol, what song by the Saja Boys from the movie K-pop Demon Hunters charted in the top 5 of the US Billboard Hot 100 chart in 2025? In the song, the Saja Boys state, "You're all I can think of, every drop I drink up." You're my soda pop, you're my little soda pop. Soda pop, your correct answer for number 3. Question number 4. What resort city in Western Russia on the Black Sea hosted the 2014 Winter Olympics and was home to the Formula One Russian Grand Prix until 2022? The SO in this answer popping up in Sochi is your correct answer for number 4. 84% of you got it right. Question number 5. Mason Dead III, who goes by the nickname Milkman, is the main character of what 1977 novel by Toni Morrison that takes its name from a book in the Bible? Leo and Solomon, I hope you're still playing this game here tonight because one of your names is about to come up in this correct answer. That book is called Song of Solomon. Solomon. 71% of you got that one correct. I hope also that you two were able to chime in on that soda pop question. You know your Saja boys, I know you do. Question number 6. Prior to serving as the Secretary of Transportation, Pete Buttigieg was the mayor of what Indiana college town from 2012 to 2020? home to Notre Dame. It is South Bend, Indiana. South Bend. Question number 7. What term for an inlet in the sea or the ocean that is comparable to a bay is perhaps most notably used in a body of water named in honor of a British naval officer in the Seattle area? A less common name for a bay. That word is sound, as in Puget Sound. How'd you do? 76% of you got that one correct. We've got 3 more questions in round number 3. Here is number 8. With the chemical formula NaHCO3, what is the 2-word scientific name for baking soda? Gonna be a little bit of a stickler here, looking for a specific answer because it's what it stands for. It is sodium bicarbonate. Your correct response for number 8. Question number 9. Luke Perry's character in the 1992 movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer is credited by some for causing a surge in popularity in what style of facial hair, characterized by a small growth of hair between the lower lip and the chin? That type of facial hair is better known as a soul patch. Soul patch, your correct response for number 9. And our final question of round number 3. What traditional Greek food consists of grilled meat on a skewer and is often served with pita bread and grilled vegetables? That traditional Greek food is better known as souvlaki. Excellently well done. 84% coming in with a correct response for number 10. And that does bring us to the end of round number 3. One category left in tonight's game, checking in with our top teams as we head into that final round. Right now, we've got a tie in 8th place with 27 points. That tie is between the Rubber Yolks, J&J, straight from the Barca Lounge, Why Not Zoidberg, Who Let the Cats In, and the Oslo Condition. In 7th with 28, Cobra Kai Never Dies, tied in 4th with 29, Barf, and Team 578, as well as Team 570 8 tied in first place. Perfect scores 30 for 30. We Drink We Know Things 12 and 69, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It all comes down to this final category of the evening, the picture round, which tonight is in the topic of retro NFL logos. In this round, you are going to see 10 no longer in use logos for NFL teams, and your goal is to identify each team for 1 point apiece. Please make sure you put your answers in the correct order. Next to each of the images in this round, you're going to find a number from 1 through 10, and underneath those 10 numbered images are 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the team on the corresponding numbered blank. You all are going to have 5 minutes to work on this round. At the end of the 5 minutes, we'll see how you did by going over the correct answers, and then move on to our tiebreaker question to close out this evening's game. Let's get into it, everybody. I'll check in at the halfway point. 5 minutes on the clock. Please name these 10 NFL teams. Well, hi, everybody. We are at the halfway point of this evening's picture round. Hope it's going well for you all. Looking for the name of each of these NFL teams based on their retro logos. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, and we'll find out how you did. Don't forget to submit. We've done it. We have reached the 5 minute mark. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you click submit. Your countdown timer is going. Image number one in this retro NFL logos round is a former logo of the Cleveland Browns. Image number two, that is a former logo of the Houston Oilers. Rescoring this one a little bit, some of you sharing additional information about former team names, which, great. You know things. I'm impressed. Number three, that's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number four, that is the Colts. Image number five is the Baltimore Ravens. Number six is the Chargers. Number seven, Falcons. Number eight, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number nine is the 49ers. And number 10 is the New England Patriots. Let's see how you did. The toughest one of this round, with 50% of you getting it correct, was number 9, the 49ers, with the easiest ones coming in with 87%, a tie between the Buccaneers, the Steelers, and the Patriots. This does bring us to our final question of the evening, the tiebreaker question. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number for an answer, and your goal as you place your response to the tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number, meaning you can guess over, you can guess under. In the event that you end up as part of a tie, whoever is closer is gonna break that tie. Here it is, your tiebreaker question. Home to the Atlanta Falcons, Mercedes-Benz Stadium has a seating capacity that can expand to accommodate how many people per their official website? If your team ended up in a tie here tonight and you finished in the top 15 or so, we will post the results of these tiebreakers over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out over there to see what ends up happening with this tiebreaker here tonight. Reminder, folks, we will return 1 week from today, back here on Wednesday, August 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. I hope very much that you will join us next week. Your correct answer, Mercedes-Benz Stadium can accommodate 75,000 people per their official website. 3% of you got that one spot on correct. Well done to you. This does bring us to the official end of this evening's game. Let's see what happened with these scores here tonight and head on over to the winner's circle. Finishing up this evening's game in a tie for 8th place. Let's go down a little farther. Tied for 15th place. Hello. We've got Fusilli, Jerry, Smarty, Party of One, Chi-Chi's Forever, Jive Turkeys, and Team Nidhogg, all with 34 points. In 14th place with 35 points, the Rubber Yolks. Tied in 8th with 36, the Teutonic Titwillows, J&J, Straight from the Barkle Lounge, Who Let the Cats In, Team 578, and Team 578. Tied in 6th place with 37 points, Why Not Zoidberg, the Oslo Condition. In a tie for 4th with 38, Barf and Cobra Kai, Never Dies. We finished with a 3-way tie for the lead. They were neck and neck throughout the game and held on to those perfect scores throughout. 40 for 40. Congratulations to We Drink and We Know Things 12, We Drink and We Know Things 69, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. I've been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's game. Thank you to Cullen for making this possible. And thank you to Murr and the Rizio team for creating the software that you all played this quiz on this evening. We'll see you 1 week from today. Until then, be well. Good night, Leo and Solomon. Love you guys.